What's good? It's your boy Crush. Let's get into the vid. These dudes went from collabing in the studio early on to murder, and that's sad. Jealousy, ego, and pride always get in the way.
For the fight, trying to get this shit out my
Ain't nobody gonna fight.
He ain't gonna fight?
No.
So you telling me he's a grown man, he ain't gonna step up to the plate?
I don't know about none of that.
This man could have been alive right now, if not for his pride and ego. You gotta learn to let things go, man. Let live. Life is about survival. By any means necessary. All the trolling and talking smack, it ain't worth a death sentence.
I just know he haven't responded. I've been watching. It's not a fight. You childish. Let's stop.
I'm not childish.
The boy, come on.
I'm ready to knock some
What
out.
is you knocking out?
I'm ready to knock him out. I'm ready to win. The winner, Roy Lee, the comedian. Knocked out a motherfucking rapper.
Boy.
Why I can't do that? Why I gotta squash something and they the ones jump me? Why I gotta do that?
You are indulging in the streets, looking for a fight instead of cracking jokes. Why you gotta squash it? Because sometimes you are in a losing situation. Walking away don't make you a punk. Some fights has to be won mentally, not physically.
Why?
Okay, they jumped you, let it go.
Why I gotta let...
Y'all been knew the situation between Yella Beezy and Mo3. Mo3 got on the track and bragged about shooting Yella Beezy multiple times. Bragged about killing Trap Boy Freddie Homeboys multiple times. So I understand his mom and friends want justice for him.
Dudes be out here doing the most. Killing people, being a tyrant, a menace to society, eventually get themselves killed and everyone screaming justice for Pookie, knowing damn well Pookie was on demon time.
But let's call a spade a spade. These was two street beefing, amen? It all started when Yella Beezy got Roy Lee knocked off. Now, why he did that, I don't know. Dude was a whole comedian, but allegedly, Yella Beezy had enough of this man and got him killed. Mo3 was not having that shit because that was one of his best friends. One of his only friends in the music industry. One of his only friends in the city. So what did Mo3 do? Catch Yella Beezy at a strip club, chase him through every light imaginable, and shot the fuck out him on the highway. Yella Beezy, being way smarter than Mo3, came back and got Mo3 friend killed named Lil Bubba. The murder of Lil Bubba was publicized and shown all on TV because it was mafia style. So they knew then hits was being ordered in Dallas. After that, that put Mo3 back against the wall and he had to show that he was out here guerrilla status. So he started stepping on it, robbing, shooting, bragging about it. 3 was a whole villain. Trap Boy and Yella Beezy could not take it. So as a result, they commenced murder, allegedly. They commenced it. So we saying long live 3, and that's on me. But the truth of the matter is we have 2 young black superstars who was very successful, had children, supported their family and friends. They were great black men for the community, but they chose violence and threw it all away.
Did this man say they were great black men for the community? If this is his definition of great black men, we are cooked. 2, young ignorant street thugs are considered great black men for the community. I think I've heard it all at this point.
This is Dallas County. I do not understand why Yella Beezy or Mo3 thought they could get away with this shit, but they about to learn real fast, because Mo3 gonna get charged from the grave for all that bragging on them bodies he was doing. Y'all gonna see he wasn't no good guy.
So after saying they were great black men for the community, he turns around and say Mo3 ain't a good guy.
Yeah, I was by myself, like, after the club, because I was finna go home. Like, we were deep at the club, but like just like when I left, I was by myself.
Caught him lacking at the club. Caught him lacking at the club. I'm in motion. Guess what I'm told?
Like, everybody know, like, when you leaving the club, you gotta be looking, like, through your rear view. So when I'm looking down, that's when I guess the car put up beside me and just started letting into the car with it.
All this traffic did them dirty. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. My window open.
Like, something just snapped me, like, let me know what was going on. I can just hear, like, see the gunfire just left hand. I think, like, one of the bullets hit it, and that one made me, like, swerve. You know what I'm saying? So I swerved, and I spun out, and I crashed the car.
I watched that.
The modern rappers is one of the dumbest living entity on the planet. These fools will commit murder and then make a song about the entire ordeal. A detailed song explaining the entire event from start to finish. They get pinched and start snitching on each other. You can't make this up.
Kept on rolling, I'm on some motion.
It came out my back, like right by my spinal cord, and then came out like by my heart.
It's a miracle.
Blessing.
He barely made it, I'm posted up, I'm getting close.
You see? And y'all been... Y'all looking at the wall? That's me.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
To Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Kewan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1, the probable cause, which is before.
This is why you don't do crime with others. Don't do crime, period. But if you are hell-bent on doing dirt, do your dirt by your lonely. Why? No witness to snitch on you. Doing crimes with another person is like calling the police and ratting on yourself.
Or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Kewan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. These records would correspond to the exact amount which the state's witness would testify to.
As always, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.